All right, we are going to continue and finish with word problems today. So you should have, for your word problems, you should have decimals, you should have percents, fractions, and today we will do integers. All right, so we're going to annotate it the same way with cubes check. So let's read the problem. All right, the temperature at 6 a.m. is minus 10 degrees Celsius, negative 10 degrees Celsius. During the day, the temperature rises 17 degrees Celsius. What is the new temperature? So once again, we're going to circle all the key numbers. Well, all the numbers anyways, and then we'll decide what's key. There we go. Numbers circled. So then when I look back at the question, I can be like, oh yeah, that's important, and go like that. Underline the question, what is the new temperature? Box the action words. All right, the temperature at 6 a.m. is this. During the day, the temperature rises. Rises would be the key word. Rises is in addition. Try a little plus sign there. The next step is to evaluate. So really, evaluate means make a plan. I'm going to draw it out, and then I'm going to write my number sentence. All right. So since this question is talking about temperature, I made a thermometer. All right, so I'm going to look back at the question. 6 minus 10 degrees Celsius. Now, the 6 itself, like saying that at 6 a.m., doesn't matter that much. But what matters about it is that it starts at minus 10 degrees Celsius. So the time, not so important, but started there. During the day, the temperature rises 17 degrees Celsius. So it goes up 17 degrees. When it gets here, that's what we want to find out. That's our x. That's what we're trying to figure out. The new temperature. I'm also going to draw one more model, one more picture, so that I can visualize this visualize it a different way. So this way was like a number line or a thermometer. I'm going to show you with integer tiles, remembering that the convention is red is for negative tiles, yellow is for positive tiles. So if I start with 10 negative tiles and I combine it with 17 positive tiles, after I zero pair it out, what's my answer? So I'm going to draw my 10 negative tiles. And then I'm going to draw my 17 positive tiles. So this is the same thing that this question is telling us. And then I'm going to cross out my zero pairs. Because I wrote it like this or drew it like this, when I take out 2 reds, I'm going to take out 2 yellows. 2 reds, 2 yellows. All right? Because 1 red, 1 yellow is a zero pair. So after they zero out, what am I left with? 7. All right. And let's also make a number sentence. So x, what we're trying to figure out, is we started with 10 degrees, and then we added 17. All right. So negative 10 plus 17 is 7. Okay. Or if you want to rewrite it a different way, if you go 17 minus 10, these two things are the same. All right. I just rearrange the numbers, but this negative stays with the 10. All right. Then 17 minus 10, we get the same answer. Final part of cubes check is to check. And to check this, we're going to verify. This is not a very complicated algebraic expression, but it is an algebraic expression. And if x equals 7, the way we prove it is we make the left side equal the right side. So if we have this, you'd substitute 7 for x. Looks like that. And then, well, 7, still 7. And negative 10 plus 17, that's still 7. If the left side equals the right side, it's done. So that's the answer. What's the new temperature? 7 degrees Celsius. Let me know if you have any questions. All right, grade 7s? Keep up with the good, hard work.